Hello, this is Mrs. Green Thumb, and welcome to my channel. I decided to get a bunch of things done today for this live stream so we can chat and we can talk about the new plants that I just brought in and some cleaning up of my indoor plants. And of course, with spring coming, I'll be starting some new outdoor gardening stuff, and the butterflies. And there's many things when I come on a live stream I want to do instead of just coming for one thing, just do plenty and we can have a nice chat. And I always appreciate the thumbs up. So whoever gave it to me, thank you and welcome. I want to put down the right here to show you some the plants I was talking about in my subject here today. And if you see, look at how cool these are. I just acquired these from like a local shop. It's in the county, and I never seen these before. So I'm starting to buy unusual indoor plants. Hi, hey, hi, David. Hi, Lena Music. Thank you. Whoever gave me the thumbs up, thank you. Isn't this cool though? I know I will be getting into the more outdoor stuff later, but right now, that's what I've been doing. I'm kind of hanging in the house and doing that stuff. You love those plants? Oh, have you seen this before? Aren't these cool? Like this is new to me. Okay, these are, and I took one and then I went, oh, I like them too much. So I want to show you some. We'll start out with this and I'll get to the rattlesnake plant in a minute, but look at the flowers on these things. Aren't they so cool? Right here. This is, hi, Cliff. Yes. This one is, this is called a spring cactus, and I've never seen it before. So this plant place that I stopped going to because it was getting boring going to it, but I started going back and I thought, oh, I'm going to come back here more often because it's got unusual plants. So not only, I will show you what I've been working on, but this is just something new. So I think, see, unlike the Christmas cactus, which I have a whole bunch of those, I want to kind of separate and make new ones of these eventually. Not yet. They're too small. So I'm going to repot them. But here is, I don't have the flower on this one yet, but here is the Christmas cactus, which I've shown lots of times. And you can see the difference of leaf. This is a lot smoother, flatter leaf. You can see it. It's so cool. That's a flatter leaf. And these are a little, well, you can see the leaves. And I've got tons of these that I got reds and whites and pinks and that. But I thought, and the flower, I wish I could show you, the flower is really big on these ones. And this is just like a separate little flower, which is so cool. So I can't wait to work with those. And I got to repot them. Cliff says, good morning to everybody. So I'm going to move this out of the way, but I just brought it here because I wanted to show you how different it looks. You can see they're flat and round, and these are like long and slim and totally different. So it's so cool. So nice. I would love to find some. You should be able to find some local stuff within your area. If these are really, hi MT. These are really actually quite easy to do. I'll show you. Like I've done them tons and tons of times. I don't know how difficult this is going to be, but I'm going to do the same procedure, how to get more once it's bigger. Right now, this is way too small. And I think it's almost outpotted itself. So I'm going to switch that up. I'm going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to get repotting these because there's so many things to show today that I have back here. All right. So I want to get potting these first. And all right, we got these. You can see me good enough. All right. So I'm going to take these little babies and we're going to see how they work. And I got a bigger, I mean, I don't have to go this big, but I like putting them in a bigger pot. Like I don't want to waste my time going bigger to bigger to bigger. So I'm going right to big. And hopefully it'll expand the roots and get bigger. So then I can take pieces of it off and do some more with that. Do some more. Now, hopefully I brought enough soil here because I'm going to do 2 of these. And then I'll show you other things that I was working on. But right now, these are the main 2 things. I want to, every time I come on a live stream, I want to physically do some work while at the same time as chatting with you guys. So, you know, what's that saying? Kills 2 birds with 1 stone, which I kind of a sad saying. But anyways, so I want to get this all done. Let's see if I can pull this better. Try not to make a mess of my computer. All right. What's everybody been up to? What have you been up to, Atlanta Music? What have you been up to? Come on in. What have you been up to, MT? Cliff? Hey, Lisa. How you doing, honey? We're just showing these plants I found. I'm excited to find some more new plants from a place I used to go all the time. It's called Colasani's. And I wanted to, I wasn't even planning on going. I went to like 3 different places. 2 are closed for the season that I like going to. And Colasani's, I stopped going there because I didn't find anything interesting. But now I'm going to put this over here because I'm actually going to use this little pot anyways. I find that I'm finding some really cool stuff. But that's good. I'm glad it's going better. It's always nice to know that it's going better for sure. All right, so we're going to get these all planted. I'm going to water them down. I don't know if I'll water them here or not, but we might. I have to get some more of the plates like they go underneath to catch the water. I don't have any more. All right, that looks good. And I'm talking about these. I only have 1 of these, so I can water it after. Let's get this one done. Oh, Susie's taking karate lessons. Good for her. Good for her. Nice idea. Good exercise and yeah. My stepdaughter got me a cool bonsai tree kit for Christmas. I'll have to get the seeds and start. Oh, that sounds cool. Nice, Lise. That sounds really nice. So you keeping busy on TikTok still? Yeah, good. And karate, good for her. You know what I'm doing lately is we've both of us been trying to lose weight and eat healthier. So that's what I've been working on. Not on here. Plus, I'm going swimming. We do aqua swim 1 day a week so far. I might do it more than that, but we go swimming, and I've been walking more and having fun with that. Not too busy on every now and then. Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of like, well, I haven't even done a video lately because my computers, I had such an issue with my computer, so I haven't done anything yet. Oh, these are nice root systems. There's a root. And put that in there. There. They definitely kept this really, you got to keep it wet really at first. And then once it starts, you don't have to keep it wet. I like to wait till these plants dry out and then I wet them because it forces them to do flowers too sooner. What's the, it hasn't worked for a while. The camera on my better computer has been not working for a while. So it's in the shop. They didn't fix it right, so I brought it back. That's when I talked to you last, MT. I was there just showing that the camera didn't work on my computer. And we never fixed it. It's been always an issue, both of them. Even since I talked to you, it's always been the same issue about the computer. It's never been fixed where the camera went on. This one's starting to work better. I don't know why. Suddenly now I can do a live stream and the camera comes on right away. I don't have to fiddle with it. I don't know what I did, but something went right on this computer. The other one, though, which is my better computer, has issues. These are so cute. So I'm going to, instead of making a big one, I thought I'll take this little one, which this is a rattlesnake plant. Isn't that cool? What do we got? Back in the house for 3 weeks. Oh, wait a minute. Our house has been trying to give up on life since December. We had to spend a little over a month in a hotel. Been back in the hotel for 3 weeks. Oh, okay. So you have issues with the house. Okay. I hope it's not asbestos or black mold. Yeah, it is sad, especially if you have a lot of plants. But Lisa, you can always go back and do some more. I mean, it is sad. I lost a lot when I go away on vacation. I've said that before. Nobody takes care of the plants like I do. I get a lot of lost plants, but then I start again, and it all works itself out. Oh, let's see, the root system's not bad, isn't it? All right, so this looks cute. This will be switched in like a matter of a month or so, but right now I'm just going to move this to this pot. And I'm going to keep bending down here, but get all this fixed up. It got way too cold in the house. Yeah, for him. Oh, the fish died too. That's sad. That's sad. And you need the plants in your house. You know, I'm a big thing for oxygen. Like I have them all over, and I believe, you know, they help you sleep better. I don't know. I'm a big person to have them all over in my bedroom and everything. The only thing that's wrong is the gnat issue, which has always been an issue, which I control it, but never get rid of it. But otherwise, I think it's the best thing. Here it is, my little rattlesnake. I'm going to take this off because that's not what that is. All right, I can actually put it on here if I wanted to. There. Put these on here until the little stickers on the containers, and then I'll switch them later. There's one here too. It says rattlesnake. Madame Carmi Vlog. Thank you. Did you see these before? Welcome, Madame. I like that. Madame Carmi. Well, welcome, Madame Carmi. And you like the plant. This is a rattlesnake plant, which I've never had before. I think it's kind of cool. And so I got the rattlesnake plant. These are spring cactus, which is new to me too. And we're going to see if I can grow more of these once I get them established and everything. Now, what I thought was cool was I've been working on, we've been having pineapple lately because, again, I'm trying to eat better, and I love the taste of fresh pineapple. But, of course, being a gardener, I don't want to waste the top to form a plant. So I did a stage here to show you something that I thought was cool. Oh, okay, Caleb, see you later. Thousands of dollars later, we are back in the house trying to get back to normal. Oh, I don't blame you, Lisa. I hope things get better for you. Oh, I'm making such a mess here. All right. I wanted to show, I thought this was kind of cool. The levels of the pineapple, the pineapple world. So, that's what I want to show you. So this is my pineapple. And I have a video on it anyways if you want to see how I did it. But this is a pineapple right here. And I just planted this about 3-4 days ago. So I can already see the roots here. And the thing that people make a hard time why they can't get them going, hi, Bill, is because they don't make sure the crown is there. And the crown is the center part in this plant right in here. If that's pulled out, a lot of stores pull it out, then you won't have one. It's turning brown, but the good sign is I see all the roots. So this is what happens after this. I wait till the roots are really nice. And I just planted this maybe 3 days ago. So there is one that I planted, which has really nice roots. It's going to take a while to establish, but so it's this to this. And like I said, there's a video on it too. But the main things is to make sure you have a crown in the plant. Otherwise, you'll never get a pineapple plant. And then it gets to this stage. How's that for you? Let me move this out of the way. I don't want to wreck my computer here, but I'm going to move this over. And this is the baby one of my other plants. So I'm going to show you that too. So there's that. Is that the one that flowered? No, that's not. I'm just going to show that last. I'll show you how that's doing. Hey! Sorry about the dog. Traffic in my area. Okay, so we got the jar, the plant. Lace! That's enough. We're going to go outside after. Be a good girl. Thank you. I'm going to put this here for now. Now I'll show you the last one. That's what the order I was going to show you. Okay. This is the baby plant of this mother. And I show this lots of times, but I'm going to bring it back because I want to show you how it's doing. All right. Now this is one that had 2 baby pineapples. This is the second baby pineapple the same plant had. And then I take the baby pineapples, and so I have a second generation. The one I just showed you, the last one's a second generation of this plant. And I'm wondering if the second generation will grow a pineapple too, but here it is. This is the one you wanted to talk to you about and show you. All right, now, it's very awkward because it's a big plant, but there you go. Now you can really see it. No, you didn't ruin it. She goes, did I ruin it? Is that the one? Yeah. Oh no, you didn't ruin it for me. I don't care. It's not like a super surprise, but I just thought since I was coming on, I'd show the process. And actually, I'm growing them to give away eventually. I don't want to keep all the pineapple plants, but I am curious. Will this grow another plant? I almost got rid of the plant, put it outside, but that's a second plant. And then I take this off and I grow that baby plant. Came from the top of this one. That's all edible. It's cool, eh? So yeah, that's my different stages of all the pineapple stuff. And I won't throw the top of the pineapple away now that I know. That's the second one though. You guys really should try this. It's very cool. And it's a nice looking plant. I mean, it does get a little scrappy after it gets aged, but you saw how nice it looks. Like that's that one. And then I'm going to move this out because it's heavy. And again, I'm going to bring that one back. That's the top of a baby one right here. That little baby, I cut it off, ate the baby plant. Sounds terrible. And then this is the top of that little baby one that I showed you. When it gets big enough, I'll chop it off, and then I'll do that again. What do we got? I don't know yet. This is it. We'll find out through this, Bill. That the pups are going to be off of this one. So we'll see if they keep generating. But that has generated me 2 plants. That same big plant. That's the second baby pineapple I got from the same plant, which I thought was very exciting. I didn't know that happened. So that's pretty cool on this. I guess I'm getting to really know the top of like a pineapple plant, and I don't get rid of them. Okay, and then I got to do some cleaning too. So I wanted to pull this out. I have an amaryllis I'm working on too, right here. It did bloom really pretty, but I was too late to show you. It all bloomed really nice like that, my amaryllis. And I'm going to clean that off since I'm here. What is this? It's an amaryllis. I got 2 pups off my main the other day. You got 2? Wow. The amaryllis, this is dying now. Okay, so I'm going to clean it all off. But I got my clippers here, and I'm going to put some alcohol on my clippers. So I'll have my clippers off. So we're going to clean this up. And this bulb could grow and grow and grow for years and years if you do it right. So I'm going to cut everything off now. You can actually put these in water after. This didn't grow tall, but okay, I'm going to get that done, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back directly in the window, and I'm going to let this grow. It should grow. There's a leaf starting to grow right here. I'll show you. You can see it right there. So this should grow leaves, and I'm going to let it get more energy back for the bulb, and then I'll take this and put it away in indirect sunlight, like dry underneath my stairway, and then I should be able to pull this back up, and it'll bloom again. As long as you give the bulb energy, it'll come back again. So that's one of the things I wanted to do was clean that off. I'm going to put that back in the window and let it get where the leaves are growing on it for all summer. And then I eventually will pull it away. And I have these here too, paperweights. I had shown about a paperweight I was working on. There's a dying off, but here's my paperweights that I put the bulbs. See, they're dying off, but The red one I was trying to grow for Valentine's Day. It did come in It came way before Valentine's Day, but I did get some. But it was dying off before Valentine's. So next time I think I'll start that bulb a little later because it takes. I did 6 weeks. I'll do a little less so I can have that amaryllis. Now these I don't know a whole lot. I understand once they bloom, I can't have them again. But I don't know. I see these weird things on here. They look like seed pods up here. So I don't know what that is on these paper whites. This is my blood orange tree is in full bloom. The house smells like lilac mixed with a citrus scent. Man, is it ever? Oh, wow. Really? Orange turning from green to orange. Nice. Very nice. I almost bought one. One of the unusual trees was at Freshco, but I didn't trust the shape of it, so I didn't buy it. Next time I might try to see if I could keep it in good shape. It wasn't that bad. It was like $30 or something. It was a little tree. It already had tiny little things on it, but the only thing is I think they pump it with a lot of fertilizer to get it to have that stuff on it. Do you think that? Yeah. So anyways, this is, I'm going to keep going because there's only, this one grew. Oh, this has got little stems to it. This one grew and this one bulb grew, but this didn't grow a flower and this one either. Same over here. 2 of them grew. This one might still come up. I don't know. And I'm not sure if I can dry them out because I understand that paper whites, once you grow them, you can't regrow them. I don't know. I don't know a lot about them, and I'm hoping that's false. I can figure out a way to bring them back. And I'm still curious about this. If the up top are seed pods. I have to look into this. I didn't look, but I just thought it was cool that I got all that going. I wanted to have that for Valentine's Day. Citrus are very heavy feeders. Yeah, well, it looks like they must pump them a lot of fertilizer, the ones in the store, for sure. All right, I'm going to move that out and keep cleaning up my mess. All right, I'm going to put this in the sun. All right, I'm going to move this over to... Now, my hyssop doesn't look too good. I don't know. I'm trying to do everything to... I want to show you. It never got bigger. And this hyssop is an issue with this plant. It doesn't look very nice. I'm trying working hard to get it going. All these I'm going to put in my... I don't know if it needs direct sunlight with these. I don't know. I'm going to put them in my windowsill anyways. But yeah, I don't like how this looks like. I'm trying to grow them up, make tea with this, but I have this feeling they're going to do better outside when I put them outside. They must like really the outdoors better than indoors, this hyssop. Yeah. Why can't you go? Oh yeah, I got something else. This is cool too. I'm trying to root this. It's supposed to be easy to root, but this one is anthurium. And I got that, and I'm trying to see if I can root an anthurium right here. I've had it since January, and I took a leaf. Oh, that's the way this looks. I took a leaf, and it's not dying, but it didn't root yet or anything like that. It didn't grow another plant from it the way it's supposed to. All right. What else did I want to work on? I got a lot of the stuff done. I'm trying to clean everything up. All right, let's move these out of the way. I gotta get these watered, but I gotta find some little thing to put them on first. I can do this. Oh, that's not good. Well, after I get off here, I have to clean up and figure out some. I don't have any plates for the base of these plants. I'm gonna get some more stuff. All right, let's go over here. And put this back. Oh, no problem. Thank you. Got to get going, but I saw you on and wanted. Okay, sounds good. Well, no problem, Lisa. Thank you for joining me. No problem. I'll water this one. See how they do in the sun. I don't know if they're going to do good. The other ones do good. You take care, Lise. I'll see you soon. I want to do some making a journal later on another day. I don't know about today, but I'll be on later. All right. I want to build a shelf to put all my plants on, so I can get more plants on here in the window. I want to do something with that. And I'm going to water this one very back. Use a plate until I can find some base ones at the store. I wonder how fast these take to grow, just like the Christmas cactus. All that cleaned up. So, Bill, what have you been doing lately? Or whoever's still listening to me, what have you guys been doing? Okay, I need another thing for my tiny one, as clean as I go, for my rattlesnake plant, which is cool. Hopefully I can get that nice and big. Everything I do, I like to make babies of them and make more. I've been just waiting on my new printer. We ordered did you another one? Oh, okay, because I knew you had an original one and you got rid of that. You sold it off and you bought another one, right? You know what would be really cool for you to do? It would be cool for you to make pots. To make pots for me. How's that? I'd like to make a design of a really unusual pot. I know you can make it out of plastic. I don't know if you can make what other material you can make it out of. You make pot, like something cool though, a design that's a unique design for plants. Oh, you sure? Okay. That sounds cool. Let's see if I got enough water in here. The sun really goes hard on these plants, so I want to make sure I got enough. I don't know if this needs sun. I don't know a lot about this rattlesnake plant. I got to find out if it can live in indirect sunlight or needs sun. But for now, it's going in the sun. For now. All right, so I got to clean up this. Oh, you know what I did, Bill? Have you ever tried to graft the tomato plant with a potato plant before? I don't have to though. No, I never did that, but it works. You just have to root tomato plants are easy. So you just root it. And the reason you're putting a potato is a rooting hormone, but no, because it's so easy to do tomato plants. You take a piece, put it in water, it'll root, or there's so many different ways to root tomatoes. So no, I never really did that. I kind of fool around with all that stuff. If it's something I've never done before that's unique, I would try that. Because potatoes, bananas, I'm trying to think of the other one. They're all rooting hormones. Honey, what's the word? I have so many of those now too, and I'm using it. Why can't I think of it? I'm trying to think of the plant that I have a whole bunch of now. And I'm going to keep them because I think they're handy for, the one for burns and everything like that. I got a bunch of those. I got a piece in the fridge, actually, of it. Just can't remember what I'm trying. What the heck a plant? You know what it is, and I don't know. I'm just forgetting what it is. Yeah, there's something else I want to grab here. I'll show you something. I'll get all my cleaning done. Okay, here we go. Look at what I did. Bill, this is for you especially. I really cut this plant down. Hopefully I didn't kill my plant, but I knew it needed to prune. So I pruned it. I don't know the exact time to prune it, but we'll see how it goes. It was doing really big. My lemon tree. My lemon tree is, look at how much I cut down off of it. It was huge. It was way up here, and it was big, and I pruned it. Look at how much I pruned it for. I wanted to have more branches. Oh, I have this one here. Let's see how it goes. So I wanted to have more branches, so I pruned it a lot. You can see all this was cut down in here. And so I just threw it back in to get more energy. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at it now or after, because I don't have OBS or anything. Hopefully I'll get a new computer. If I got my computer in to fix, if it get the camera and all that works right, I can do OBS once again. Then I can check out pictures and everything else once I get doing that. Yeah, nice little, yeah, it should. This is the one I grew from seed, so it's not, like, that's my own plant, so I'd hate to kill it off because it's been around for a long time. But, and I'm not liking the leaves right now. The leaves don't look very healthy. But as soon as I put this outside, this thing goes crazy. It needs the sun, and it goes absolutely nuts outside. Like, it almost looks like it dies off in my house. The leaves will start falling off. Then I put it back outside, and it just does beautifully outside every summer. Same with my hibiscus. I can't show you the flowers on it, but that's going to go outside, and I'll bring it back in the house. The hibiscus grew really nice in the wintertime in my house too, but right now there's no plants on it, no flowers, but they grew a lot of flowers, but I had to clean them off, and now I'm waiting for a new batch of flowers. So I'll get rid of that. I'm going to put this back in my window. Matter of fact, I'll get a lot of water while I'm here. All right. This should be nice. There's my hibiscus. I'll bring that over there, but there's nothing there. It's starting to bloom again. Like, it's starting to grow the flowers, but they're really tiny. I thought this was pretty good. I didn't grow it from the beginning, but I did get it bigger and kept it in the house, and it had flowers all winter long, which was really nice. You may need more light and maybe a little fertilizer. Yeah, I did give it some fertilizer. I did give it some. Yeah, maybe I'll give it some more, but I did give it some. I'm keeping an eye on it. I have a citrus fertilizer that I'm afraid citrus trees are funny. If you don't fertilize them the right time, you actually can kill them too with fertilizer. So I'm kind of cautious on that. See, here's the leaves looking funky, but there's new petals right here growing in from my hibiscus. And I'm going to take this out of the pot. I'm going to put it in an outdoor pot, and I'll bring it back in for the winter time. Because hibiscus are really pretty. They flower all winter long. And they're a pain, but you can bring them in and out as much as you want, and they grow really nice in their house. Hibiscus. It's actually not, well, it's not really a tree, but I'm going to make it into a tree. It wasn't, it was just a plant. But I'm going to, as it grows up, I'm going to cut branches, the lower branches, and I'm going to make it into a tree. Well, this is really dry. I didn't realize how dry this was. Good thing I'm checking it and showing you guys. It needs lots of water. Whoa. I've been watering it, but I thought it had enough water, but it looks like it's got not enough water at all. All right, let's water this baby up too. Okay. Just thought I put a lot of water on this plant. I did it. Okay. I don't know, this is going to be hard to show you this one, but it's doing really well. This was on my table, and I said, this is getting too tall for my table. So I put it in one of my handmade pots I did. And this is a corn cane plant. Woo! This is really big. It's way up there. Ooh. I don't know if you can see it, but let's see. It's touching the light fixture. That was planted not that long ago. The last live stream I went on, shortly after that, I planted it because it was too tall on my table. I had it on an end table. And I went, okay, this is getting really too big. So now it's got a nice pot. And right here. All right, let's put that back. All right, I think I did enough physical labor to show you guys all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to do some writing now. Oh, I knocked off my decorations. I decorated for Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day coming up. So I just knocked all my decorations off. Okay. I'm going to move this so I can do some writing before I get off. I'll write it in my journal. All the stuff I did. All right. Hi, Jack. Hello from Carolina, Miss Southern Belle. Thank you. Hi, Jack. How's it going? Welcome. And Miss Southern Belle, nice to see you. Nice seeing you guys. Thank you for joining me. All right. Clean up my mess work table. I don't want to get my book all dirty. I keep track of the stuff I grew this year or bought or whatever in my book. So it's not an edible. It's a plant. So I'm going to put it in my book here. All right. I know I started writing notes in one of them. Things to grow indoors. Oh, peppermint, chamomile. I got the seeds. I didn't start growing them pretty soon. Oh, thanks, Miss Southern Belle. Always appreciated. Thank you so much. You love this. It's cute. Bravo. Cute. Thank you so much. It's good seeing you. How you doing, my love? I'm going to call you my love. Oh, here we go. See, this is the stuff I did this year, and you saw it. I just cut it down, the amaryllis. I did, and then I think the next page, yeah, I did that one too. That worked. You are well? Nice. Nice. Nice to see that. All right. Today, what's the date today? What is the date? Anybody know really fast what the date is? I got to look it up. What is the date today? The 20th. Okay. So I'm going to put in my book February. Oh, thanks. I miss seeing you too. I've been really busy with just different things going on in my life and trying to lose weight. So going to the pool, gardening, getting new plants. I'm always working on new plants when I'm off here too. Plus doing all kinds of stuff. Just really been keeping busy. That's why. And my computers are really bad right now. This is the best one I got. And so that's an issue with live streaming because of my other computer. Oh, I'm looking great. Thanks. I don't know. I got a long way to go, but so far, I guess I shouldn't say I got a long way to go, but I'm happy to say that I lost 18 pounds. And so I'm kind of, my next goal is to get to the 20-pound mark. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And my husband too. I keep track. We write exactly what we eat down. We don't eat past 7 o'clock. It's working for us so far because I didn't want to kill myself on it, but I don't eat past 7 o'clock at night. And we've been doing that for the last 6 weeks, almost 7. So I started January 1st. We both did that. Oh, no problem, Bill. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to say. We started January 1st. Don't eat past 7. I've been walking a little more with the dog and everything, and then with Lacey. And then I go to swimming once a week. I might go more swimming. So we're doing swimming, aqua swim, which is like exercise in the water, basically, and enjoying that. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. And the main reason I don't live stream a lot is I'm trying to fix my other computer, which my computer is the original one. I used to do all kinds of live streaming and I could do OBS, and the camera and all that system still didn't work. I brought it in, paid to have it fixed again, and I had to take it again because the guy didn't fix. He said he fixed it and redid it, and the camera won't run on it. And this camera on this computer is not that strong to do lots of live streams. So anyways, that's my reasoning. Keeping busy. My computers aren't that great a shape. I'm trying to work on that. But I miss everybody. It's, nice when I come on and chat with you guys. And especially on this channel, I just like to make sure I'm physically doing something at the same time. Yeah, no, eventually. Yeah, you're right. Eventually. I'd like to do, if I'm going to get one, it's going to be designed, like it's going to be doing what I really want it to do. I wanted to do other things than just use a computer. I don't know. I just wanted to figure out something, a better system. Just like the phone I have. The phone, well, I used to live stream on it, and I don't know. It's not as strong anymore. So I kind of play games on my phone now. Are you going to be looking at the new computer? Yeah. You have to tell me, Jack, what's out there. I mean, things have changed and the technology is much better all the time. So I don't know. I don't know really what I'm looking for. I'm saving for points. Like I have, I buy things on my charge card and then pay them off, and I get points on this that I can go to Walmart. And so I'm going to I'm saving for a tablet for that. But the tablet's not going to be, I can't use that. That's not strong enough for, what's the word I want to use? I can't do live stream off a tablet, but I'm going to save it for like a security system and certain things I want to do on the tablet. But yeah, I don't know. I just like to find a better way of live streaming everything that's not the way I have it hooked up. And I really have to look into that more. So, yeah. That's a good idea. Saved your point. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Southernbell. I'm doing it. It's going to take a little while, but because I want to get a nice tablet. I had tablets and I hated all of them. They didn't work that great, but I want to get an iPad, I guess. And an iPad is the cheapest one is $500. So I am saving points. I don't know. I know I have like about $200 so far. So I'm trying to do that. What did I want to? Oh, I want to put. I repotted, and I'm going to put new. It's a rattlesnake plant. I think this is so cool. Rattlesnake plant. You guys ever see a rattlesnake plant? Oh, did you love your Easter clone? I couldn't do anything. I had 2 different tablets and I really could not do anything with it that good. I want to be very picky at what I buy with computers or anything because, like I said, I had 2 tablets. They really weren't that strong enough and they really didn't do anything what I needed them to do. I mean, you can't really, the one I had, you can't live stream off a tablet. You couldn't do much. The phone's almost better than a tablet nowadays. And repotted. And then I'm going to put new. And I got 2 of them, so 2. New. Did you see the 2 plants? I just wanted to show you the 2 new things I found at a garden center I was so excited about. 2 repotted new, what did I call them? They're spring cactus. Have you ever seen a spring cactus, Miss Southern Belle? All right, what else I want to put? That's the main thing I wanted to do because I bought 2 new plants this year. So I'm trying to put what I've done in 2003. That was 2022 I started this. But in 2023, said I got planted paper whites, replanted aloe. That's the plant I was talking about. I have a lot of aloe. You want to see that? Okay. And how about, did you ever see a spring cactus? You know, you have Christmas cactus, okay? But did you ever see a spring cactus? Let me put this away. I'll show you. By the way, Miss Southernbell, it's nice seeing you. Thank you for resending me. I haven't forgotten you, Miss Southernbell. I just haven't got my act together on. Oh, shoot. Look what I did. Shoot. I just dirtied what I was trying to avoid, and I just dirtied my book. Oh, well, it is a gardening book. I guess a little dirt's not going to hurt it. Look what I did. I opened it up and put it in dirt. Of course I did. Oh, well. Try to clean that up. Okay, I'm going to get the 2 plants I'm talking about back here before I get off. You can see them. Cutters. All right. So, these are the 2. I have 2 spring ones, but I'll show you the orange. Okay, here is a rattlesnake plant. It's actually quite cool. That's what I love. Never seen. Okay, I'll show you. This is a rattle. I have never seen this before either, so I don't want to get it wet. But see, look at how cool that is. That's called a rattlesnake plant. I have never owned one, and I'm going back to find some new things because this is, it's called Colasandi's, a place where I stopped going because it didn't have anything new that I liked. But now it has new little plants. You can have bigger ones or smaller ones, and I just thought I'll start out with a smaller one and then see how big I can get it, and then see if I can actually make babies from the little plant once it gets bigger. So that is a rattlesnake plant. You see the leaves, how cool that is? I think it's going to be a really cool plant once it gets bigger. And then I have this is, that is what a spring plant looks like right here. It's the flowers. Oh, hi, day one. Right here, can you see the flowers? Well, let me put it up higher. It does a single plant, right? It does like single flowers on this one. A Christmas one has a bunch of flowers that come off the side, so it is different. It's really pretty. That's the orange one. And then I don't know how many colors it comes in, but I bought 2 because I saw that 2 colors and I went, okay, I got to get both because these are cool. And this is the pink one. It's not bloomed yet, but there's a pink one too. But they bloom, like I said, a single flower. Unlike the Christmas cactus, it's longer and it blooms like a whole section of different flowers connected together. It's very cool. Oh, no problem. Jack, thank you for joining me. Absolutely. So I think these are kind of cool plants, and I'm going to find some more. See, look at, well, I'll show you something. I don't know. I did pull this, but I want to show you I had no idea this. Okay. I've heard of, there's 2 different kinds I knew about: the Christmas cactus, and I think it's a Thanksgiving cactus. There's another one that looks similar. This one, this is the normal Christmas cactus right here. I'll show you what that looks like, but it doesn't have flowers on this one because it blooms so many times. But see, look at here, the different shape. I'm going to try to show you how cool this is. See the different shaped leaf? It's flatter. It's not the same at all. The leaves are different on this. This is long like that. And I would like to get the Thanksgiving one. There is a different one. And you can tell that's how you know they look very similar, but you have to look at the leaves. And that's kind of how you know which one's which. But I love the flower on this. It's like, it's just so pretty. The single flower. These are pretty too, but I'm almost beginning. I like that one better. The one I just bought. So I'm going to get them growing and I'm going to make some more plants. And I'm going to make some more of these plants up when I'm done. I'll take pieces and root them and make more cool plants. So yeah, I was just showing all the stuff I got going on. And of course, with the summer, spring coming, I'm going to start that pretty soon too. I'm not sure where I'm going to put everything yet, but I have to clean up what I got. And I fooled around with a lot of things this year. Anything to do with flowering though, but I know people come to a garden channel, they like knowing about what to do outside. Miss Southern Belle says, hello, Day One Tech. So Miss Southern Belle, thank you. I imagine Day One Tech is from your channel. So thank you everyone following me through Miss Southern Belle. Thank you for joining me, and thanks Miss Southern Belle for bringing you here. I'm planning on I got to find some more stuff for Miss Southern Belle. I'm planning on sending her something. I haven't forgotten. I just don't have enough stuff yet. And I was busy with Christmas and everything, but I'm trying to find some unusual things. If anybody wants to do that, to send to Miss Southern Belle. Hey, Mish, she would probably love that. Oh, you don't know him? Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Day One, and welcome to Miss Southern Belle. Knows a lot of people here, so if you want to go check her out, be my guest, and everybody else check each other out. Misha, it's nice seeing you. I was just talking about the latest. I've been repeating this since I repotted them, but these are the latest plants I bought. Did you know there was a spring cactus? This is a spring cactus. These two plants. And I'm just so, see, I'm going on and on, but I'm so excited I got them. I assure you, I know, and that's why I figured if they're new people, a lot of times they're coming from you, Miss Southern Belle. I don't think isn't it cool? Well, I'm glad to show you. Look, you've seen the Christmas cactus, and I've shown that tons of times. I just showing, but this is new to me too. I didn't know a spring cactus. I've never seen that before, and it does lift this up a little bit. It does see an individual flower like the Christmas one. It's long, but look at how cool that is. The points are single flower. Look at it. Or I have a double here, but they're still single flowers. That's the difference. These have single flowers. They're shorter leaves and flatter and round. They're more round than the other one. And I think this is a really pretty plant. And so I'm going to get, I don't know how often this one's going to bloom because the Christmas blooms quite often. I can get that about probably at least 4 times a year at least. I get it a lot, the blooming. And then this was the other cool one I got this is called a rattlesnake. So I'm going to go back to Colasani's where I got these because there was another one I wanted to get. The leaves look like a heart shape and they're really pretty and the blooms are really pretty flower, but I don't have the name of it, but I'd like to get it. So, and then been fooling around with tons of pineapple plants too. So yeah, I am getting to have quite a stock of plants in my house that alone can start keeping me busy, like when I water them. And then I think I water them enough, and then I go and see they're so dried out. Day One Adventures, very cool. I have been a sub for a while. I had different channels name. Oh, well, hi, Day One. Oh, okay. He says, he's known me for a while. Okay. No problem. Well, welcome. Oh, never bloomed. No, I'm having a little trouble with. I cut the roots. I didn't kill my plant off, but I pulled it out. Found out it had gnats in the main thing, so I repotted my orchid. It was sticky and everything. I don't know. It didn't look too good. I lost a couple leaves from the one I planted. That by pulling it out, I learned that I watered it too much. So I repotted that one. It's still alive. It didn't die, but in the root system, maybe I cut it a little too much more than I should have cut the roots, but it's still hanging there. And then my mom actually got me another orchid. So maybe I'll do another live stream down in the basement again because I got a white orchid. So it's a beautiful white orchid I got. I got the original purple one, which I'm trying to get back to bloom, like again, like your daughter's, which is cool. She got it blooming again. That's fantastic. And then I got a little baby orchid one that's purple. So I'd like to get a yellow one. I'm going to get all the colors of the orchids. And I've been trying to learn about orchids too, because it's something that I'm interested in, but I have to be very careful with them. I don't leave them out because they're highly toxic to animals. So my niece lost her kitten by eating an orchid part of a leaf. The cat died. It went into convulsions and it died. So I'm very cautious about anybody having orchids with animals. Be very careful that you have no, like a dog's fine, but cats, not a good idea. Well, orchid is here for me to take care of. Yeah, but you don't have a cat though, do you, Mish? Just be careful. Don't leave it loose because the cat will actually eat it. Yeah, do not. I've said that lots of times and I'm stressing. I have animals, but I have it in a greenhouse and they're kept in the greenhouse with the zipper down. So I don't want my cat, the 2 cats I have, getting in there. Oh, so there you go. You're a perfect one to have orchids, then, Mish. Like I said, the white one's so beautiful. Oh God, I want to learn how to do that. It's just something I see they're like popping up like crazy orchids all over the place, different colors, different, not a bad price. I mean, you can get one for $20, $30. So they must not be too hard. Once you get them planted, they can't be too bad because they wouldn't sell them for that cheap if they were that hard to get. There's another plant that is like, there's just so many plants that I see popping up even more and more. And we have Tylenia. Am I saying that right? Welcome, Talina. I'm sorry. How about Moonwolf? We'll call you Moonwolf because I don't think I'm saying your name right. So I'm sorry. Welcome, Moonwolf. So yeah, and that's I think this is called a rattlesnake plant. So you can't see as much. I love that. So anyways, these are really cool, my thing, and I'm going to find some other cool plants. Just Wolf is fine. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. I haven't been live streaming too much lately, so thank you for joining me. I'm going to try to come on now and again. When I got to physically do some work on my plants, then that's when I like to do a live stream. So then I can yap with everybody. Anybody got any questions about anything? And I kind of like go around and show you my plants, how they're doing. I don't show you all because I have lots of plants all over the place, but I kind of grab some nearby. And I'm going to go in the greenhouse, probably the next live stream I'll do downstairs. So I can show you my new white orchids down there. My goal was to get a vanilla orchid. So vanilla orchids are very expensive to buy. And I don't want to get one until I know what I'm doing with orchids. So I'm kind of learning orchids about them and trying different ones. And if I can get them surviving and fooling around with them, then I'm going to be happy. And then I'm going to eventually get a vanilla orchid to go downstairs or here. It stretches. It's not the most prettiest orchid. Oh, I have an amaryllis. I'm not an expert, but I got it right here. I'll pull it out. I just cut mine down, the amaryllis. I'll show you. That's another one I love, and I'm learning this bulb, but I have one right here that I was cutting in front of everybody because this is what happens. You got to cut it down. You got to cut it down after they bloom. You cut it down like here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to leave it in to bloom the leaves, get the energy back into the bulb. But I should ask, what question do you want to know? I'm probably telling you more than you want to know, but what question would you like to know if I can help you out? Have you ever started them from the seed? No. And you know why? If you start an amaryllis from a seed, you're looking at a very long time. You see how big this bulb is? This took a long time to grow this bulb. I'm talking about years. So if you took anything that's a seed, I started reading on it that anything's a bulb and you go buy a seed, you're getting ripped off because the seed is going to take you a very long time to grow in this size bulb. And then the bulbs will finally bloom flowers, but the seed won't bloom it'll have to build into it's a bulb. So it's not really worth the money to buy seeds. I think you're getting kind of ripped off for that. Certain plants that they say get the seeds and you get a whole bunch of seeds for this price. Yeah, sure. The reason you're getting it for that price is because they're probably not going to bloom. You're not going to get anything with them. So my recommendation is anything that's a bulb, I would never buy seeds for. I think it's going to take long. Like I said, I read up on one of the bulbs because you couldn't find the bulbs. The bulbs are worth a lot of money. Like this thing, I finally found it, and I think, what did it cost me? 20 some odd dollars, which isn't bad for that size of a bulb. The bigger the bulb, the bigger the flowers. The stalk will go up, and then it'll set, there's double ones, there's tons of different kinds. And the bigger the bulb, like I said, the bigger flower. I'm going to try to get another one, and I just accidentally came across this. In Canada, they sell it at Canadian Tire, but it doesn't come out until the fall, these bulbs. So when I saw it, I grabbed this one in paper whites. I don't know if that answers your question, Moonwolf, but the point is, with the seeds is not worth it. A seed will take years and years and years to form into a bulb. And then finally the bulb, when you get a big enough bulb, then you're going to get the flowers. So I personally wouldn't do it. But again, I don't know if that's helping you out at all. Like, they're kind of ripping people off. I don't know. I could have got the seed probably from this and sold it. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take you years. Did you do that? At least you got it growing. That's pretty good. But if it's the size of a blade of grass, it's going to have to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Like, I'm telling you, I feel like it's like 10 years, 20 years before you're going to get a bulb out of it. It's going to take a long time. You are almost better to get a bigger bulb. No, I didn't buy them. Oh, okay. You're better off to get a bigger bulb. And these bigger bulbs can have babies off the side. You'll see it. When they get old enough, something will come on the side, and then you kind of separate the bulb and then plant the bulb in its own thing when they're old enough. So if you luck in or you pay enough money for a bulb, it's eventually going to have a smaller bulb off the side, and you can pull it off and have another plant. But even that bulb is going to take a while, so many years to grow to form into a plant. So this is my first one I personally got because I had a hard time finding it, and I really going to get some more if I can find other ones. This is called the Red Lion. And if I could find other amaryllises, I would be getting them because they're gorgeous in the wintertime. And you actually can kind of time them to start growing. Like this one, I went a little early, but I wanted it for Valentine's Day. And it bloomed before Valentine's Day because I planted it. And I planted it at least 6 weeks before. Like 6 weeks before, and it bloomed faster than I thought it was going to. So next time, maybe 5 weeks ahead, I'll start this bulb. My mom gave me 2 plants, and I was surprised that it had seeds. That's cool. It's very cool. I think it's a really cool thing that you have seeds from it. But and if you have it by act, you didn't pay for it and you got it for free, why not fool around with it? But it will take a while to grow, to get going. So right now I'm going to, like I said, this is going to, you can see the leaves starting to form here too. Sometimes the leaves form first before the stalk comes in. And this one, the stalk came in and now the leaves forming now. So now I'm going to put this in the sun, well, in direct sun, let it get the energy. I'm probably going to put it outside. They recommend to put these bulbs outside to get all the energy. And then by the fall, I'll take it in and put it under my stairway out of direct sunlight, not stop watering it. And then bring it back out, timing it that I'll rewater it, like if I want to do it for Christmas, and allow 4 to 6 weeks to start watering it so it can bloom by then. What did you say? 4 sprouted off the this what did you got? 4 sprouted off the one plant. Cool. Oh my goodness, Cliff. Are you playing the game again? We talked to you and say hello. But anyways, that's enough of that because I'm not going to start out acting like a little kid, didn't get a temper tantrum. Oh my goodness. Being ignored against Doughboy. Oh, he's not ignored. He just doesn't talk about gardening stuff. So I get into my gardening stuff and that's it. But anyways, it's always nice to see him. I thought he was getting off the air though. Remember, he was supposed to get off the air. He wasn't. He was getting off of YouTube, but now he's on YouTube, and then he gets off YouTube, and then he gets on YouTube, and then he says he's not getting enough attention, and it's just funny. You gotta laugh at it. Gotta laugh. We love you there, Mr. Doughboy. Well, I did say hi to you. I always make sure I say hi to you. I'm glad I didn't feel it. I'm not at fault, he's saying. I'm glad I'm not at fault this time. Yeah, he switches his name sometimes. Yeah, he's something else. He just wants some love. But anyways, and I get talking about my plants, which that's kind of what I like. You can see how sunny it is today. Oh my God. I want to get a t-shirt that says Mrs. Greenthumb. So when I come on my channel, what do you think? Is that a good idea? It probably cost me an arm and a leg to get a channel that says Mrs. Greenthumb, and I would like a plant and a butterfly or something on it. And that's what I was thinking. So a couple shirts. So every time I come on to my live stream on here, I can have a t-shirt made. I want a butterfly on it. Hopefully I'm going to get some more butterflies this year. Oh, is it ever sunny? I'm going to put my other plants back here so you can see them all. Yeah, I like that better. I love the flowers on here. All right. So what's everybody doing anyways? What have you been up to? No. Oh, what? If you get merch, I heard you have to. Oh, I'll probably do, but I'm just buying myself a t-shirt. I'm having it made. I'm not having like where you sell t-shirts, Mish. I'm just going to make a t-shirt for myself. And so I don't have to pay taxes on my own shirt. So you probably do. Yeah, you probably do. If you have merchandise and you're making money off of it, the government wants money on everything you make. So that's probably true. Probably around 20-30 for a t-shirt. Yeah. Hello, Terry. Welcome. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm just doing it for myself. I'm not, and if somebody really wanted a shirt, then I would go and tell you how much it costs to have it made, and you can have a shirt. But I'm not going through any company where I'm making money off my shirts. No, just wanted it for me. Yeah, just thought it'd be kind of cool. So when I live stream, I got my own comfy little shirt here. Yeah, hello again, Doughboy. Yes. Oh, is that Terry? Terry are you new here? Is Terry Mr. Doughboy? Are we doing this again? I did say hello, Terry, but since Misha's saying hello again, Doughboy, Terry must be Doughboy again. All right, I think you got enough attention there, Mr. Doughboy. And you're still listening, MT? What are you doing? How's the family anyways? Thanks for hanging with me. How's the family doing? So pretty. What time is it anyways? I'm not too late, am I? No, still time. Doing good? Good. I was thinking I was on here so long that I have to get going to make supper, but we're still good. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. Yeah. Is anybody decorating for the holidays? I already decorated for Valentine's Day. Now I'm all decorated for St. Patrick's Day. And then after St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to do Easter. I don't know, maybe I'll find a plant for Easter too, because they come up with all kinds of stuff depending on the holiday. I was trying to find for St. Patrick's Day, we went looking basically for not these plants. I went to go get, oh, did you put it? Yeah, I'll put my St. Patrick's Day this week. What's the plant for St. Patrick's Day? Oh, there he is again, Mr. Doughboy. Anyways, trying to think. We were trying it's not the one that's not clover, but the other one. If you change your name, the new name shows in all chats unless it is a new account. No, not four-leaf clover. That's a weed. I could have grown weeds, but no, it's the other one. It's what the heck? Come on, name that plant that for Ireland. It represents Ireland, and it's shamrocks. A shamrock. I think that's the name of the plant. Shamrock. I know shamrock's like a clover, but it is a specific plant that is grown in Ireland. And so I used to be able to get that, and I cannot find that anywhere. So I wanted a shamrock plant. Yeah. Well, that's the Mickey D shake. Yes, shamrock. We tried looking for that on the weekend when we went plant hunting, and I couldn't find shamrock. I don't know why. Maybe they're hard to grow indoors. You can find plastic ones of shamrock. When you decorate, they have plastic ones, but not anything to do with the real plant, which I would love to have. That would be kind of a cool thing to bring out on St. Patrick's Day. And they have another plant I didn't get, which I might go back and get. It's really cute for Valentine's Day. It's like got hearts. The leaves are hearts, and there's a really pretty flower. Would you say, are you sure you're the first son? Wonder how many people I actually have in my channel. 3 for Cliff, and the rest is 4 for other people. 3 is Cliff's names. It says I got 7 people here and 8 thumbs up. I was just wondering if 3 was Cliff, and the 4 are Misha, MT, and we have also Moonwolf. Yeah, probably. So are you getting ready to garden pretty soon, Misha? Did you get seeds, or you probably have enough seeds, from last time? I'm gonna get started on that pretty soon. It's still a little early. I don't want to start plants too early, because then they're in my house and they're too big to put outside. So I gotta go back to the last frost, which happened to be late last year. I couldn't get out till after May. Yeah, after May. See, that's early too for me to start. Jesse, sorry, mate. Hi. And the little one is sick. Sorry to hear that, Jess. It's wonderful seeing you. It's okay. Thanks for listening, Cliff or Jesse. No problem. Oh, you have a green thumb, Misha. You show your plants all the time. You have a green thumb. You know what? You have it, and sometimes things have to get adjusted. Like me, my potatoes, I have already in my head to do my potato garden. I have to adjust the soil, because the soil is really, it's got clay in it, but it's really hard. So I got a lot of potatoes this year, but they're all deformed potatoes. They don't look like, they're all weird shaped potatoes. They tasted good, but they were deformed. So I know it's because the ground. You have I have a purple shamrock. Oh my God, a real plant? Jess, do you have a real plant? See, that's what I'm looking for. I want a shamrock. I have a purple shamrock. I want to get a shamrock plant. That one I haven't seen anywhere. It's probably too late now, because I think they only sell it then. Oh, you're not rude at all, Jess. We get you. We know you're listening and you're busy in the background. I'm just happy to see you, so don't worry. You're not rude. It's just nice to see you. Nice. See, I'm looking for that. I want to find, see, they got a purple shamrock. I know they come in green too, and I wouldn't mind having that. That would be really cool to add. You caught a ghost on a security camera. That wouldn't surprise me where you live, Cliff, if you caught a ghost on there. I don't even think you're joking. I think you're probably seriously, because where you live, I can't see that not being possible, but too creepy for me. Your chihuahua is not a ghost. Oh, okay. You posted a video. So, Jess, where did you get that at? Do you know where you got the shamrock at? Somewhere in the States, right? Where you found that? Whew. And I put my little baby here. Let's see that. And I'll post my little planty poo. So, yep. God, is it ever a nice day? I'm gonna have to get outside, go for a walk. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jess. And he says he got shamrock growing like weeds. Yeah, but is it shamrock or clovers? Clover is a weed. That's not the same thing as the shamrock. To me, that's not the same thing. I've seen shamrock, and it's not those wild clovers. I have that too. Yeah, 60 and 70 sweet. Nice. I think hopefully we killed off all the bugs. We didn't have as cold a weather, but we had some cold days. So I'm hoping that maybe we get another cold shakedown just enough to get rid of all the bugs. You don't want to have an issue with insects this year. So I just wanted to get cold enough to kill a lot, because I guess one of my neighbors had the dog in the park, and it was in January, and the dog had ticks on it in January, and yet it had cold weather out there. We have had cold weather, really cold, but it still didn't kill off the ticks. Well, my husband has off today, so we're going to go through the garage and reorganize it. Nice, cool. I got my husband kind of cleaning out our car, in and out, and I got to do some work on my craft room. I reorganized the craft room, but I still got a lot more to do. I still have stuff on the floor, but I have my shelves look better because I got plastic containers, and I got to still label them. I got to clean the rest. And so anyways, that's what I was keeping busy too, but I got so sick of cleaning it that I stopped for over a week now. I got to go back and do that. We got really cold here for 3 days, minus 48 degrees. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't think got minus 48, but we had cold weather, but not as low as that. But we never get extremely cold. We had cold weather. We had some snow and not snow, but our weather's never been like low, that strong. So to get some cold weather, a lot of snow is normal to us in January and February. And to get minus temperatures, yes, but that's really low. Mount Washington was minus, wow, that's cold. Holy cow, really cold. Really cold. So I got to figure out how to amend some soil for my potatoes this year. I just want to go back on track just for a little bit before I get off, because I was trying to make sure that I have really good soil so my potatoes are not deformed. It needs to be soft. The ground needs to be really soft for potatoes so they're off the roots. And I think my soil is way too hard. So I got such deformed potatoes. So when will you be? So I just uploaded a video of it for you. And oh, cool, Jess. I don't know how to, let me see. It's been such a long time to get to. Could somebody do me a favor? Or Jess, could you post your link on my channel? Since you're a mod, you can do that. Just post the link. I can get to your channel better, and anybody can go see it if they want to. You want to post your own link here to that channel, like copy and paste it in here. I'll be happy, and then I can go see it after. I'll shut this down. Yeah, is that her channel? Is that yours, Cliff, or is that Jesse's? You can put yours. I don't care. Put a couple links here. It's not like I have tons of links. I don't think there's an issue with it. So you can put your ghost down there, and Jessie can put her flower little video if she wants. And after I get off, I'll go look at it to see what you're talking about. See your plant. No problem. Yeah, you can post your ghost thing and just. Well, put yours if you want. I don't care, Cliff. But thank you for posting Jessie's. And you can put yours if you want to. It just makes it easier. I forget half the time how to get to channels anymore. So just shove it there, and then I can go look at the stuff after I get off here. I'll look at your. I'm sure yours is a comedy, probably, your video. I'll have to see. So I still have to do the chamomile seeds too. I didn't start them yet. I just don't want to put them in my house. I think they're going to be too big. Oh yeah, and Mish, to go back to the question you asked me, when am I starting? I got to think of when the last frost was last year. I think we had frost until May. So I'll go back to when I feel frost, and then I can start planting. It takes about 6 weeks to do most seeds, to get them to be the size I want, about 6. So if I take, May and go back 6 weeks, that's when I'll probably start my seeds. It's a heart attack. Where's everybody from? Moon Well Fast. I'm going to see if I can clip ship. Oh, that would be good. Well, someone said you can't do that, but I don't know. I sent things through the mail. I sent seeds and stuff, so I don't know, Jess. maybe you shouldn't label it that it's a plant and just put it as whatever you want to put it as. That would be really cool. And I would definitely show that and plant it. That would be really cool. If you could take a piece and I could get it rooted. Because you have to I think you'd have to root it a little bit and then wrap the roots in like something moist. And then you can wrap the whole thing up in plastic or something, as long as it's not going to take too long to deliver. But you can't do it now, though. I ordered bulbs and they came in rotten from the mail because the weather was too cold. So if you to do that, you have to wait till the spring weather comes in, because I ordered bulbs and Amaryllis. They were tinier bulbs, and they all rotted by the time I got here. The package was damaged by the mail, and all 3 bulbs were rotted because the water, the cold weather put moisture in them and rotted them out. So yeah, I wouldn't mail anything right now in the winter, but I really, if you could think about it, that would be wonderful if you wanted to do that for me, Jess. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, 6 weeks ahead, Mish. That's what I normally do. I normally do 6 weeks. I've found through doing it so many years that 6 weeks on the average plant should be big enough in 6 weeks. And then it won't get died off, because you know how many plants I lost the first year I was doing live streaming here and was talking about my stuff. A lot of my plants died when I put them outside too early. The first frost killed them all off. And then I had to redo the plants again. And I went, I'm not doing this again. That's why more things I'm planting directly outside. Plus, I also look at the things that reseed itself. Like my lettuce reseeds itself. Certain things come back. It's cool. I actually had a spaghetti squash that reseeded from the year before. I had the same thing as a butternut squash reseeded from the year before. That was really cool. Even some of my gourds. I have gourds here. I saved some. I had a lot, and I let them go. But some of them I brought in now. I have about 4 gourds that I grew. That's 2 years ago. And the year before that, I grew one kind of gourd, and then I came back and grew another kind of gourd 2 years ago. So I wanted to make sure I have something to remind myself of what I grew. And I have some seeds of it too. So it's just I didn't do anything with the gourds, so that's why I'm giving that a break. Where I did the gourds now, I am definitely doing the one I already showed you, was that Mother Stallard beans. That is number 1 for me to do. Things that make you go, Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, the Mother Stallard beans, I can't wait to grow them again. I saved some, and I want to get a whole bunch of those. And I hopefully I can load them all over my arch that I had for gourds. I want to put all kinds of the beans, because those things are so good. And you can have them for forever. The beans, as long as you keep them dried out, you can have them for a long, long time. So I'm kind of looking like that. I want to grow some things that will hang around for a long time, and I don't have to worry about them rotting away or have to use them up right away. Pretty good. She's doing pretty good, Mish. Yep. Pretty good. We got out, Mish. I know, not that I'm saying to do with the religion, but we went out to finally, with all this COVID and all that crap going, it's been pretty good here. Cross my fingers and knocking wood that we actually, what happened is, I thought this was cool. Okay, Mish, we're obviously, everyone has their own religion, and I'm not knocking anybody, but I'm just saying we're Roman Catholic. And what happened was, we have a church that's locally here, but we couldn't go to it, so COVID. So we'd watch church online on Sundays. And the church that we watched was from another town. It's a little ways away from us, but we always watched church on there. Well, it's lunchtime, so everyone you too there, Moonwolf. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again. Have a great day. So anyways, we went to church there, and I went and saw one of the priests that they live streamed. So for 2-3 years, we saw these people and never went to that church before. So we went to the church last Saturday. We went to a 6:00 mass, and it was really cool going there, because that's not my main church. But the fact is, it kind of supported us. We watched it through the whole 2-3 years on TV. And that was kind of so cool to actually go to the live church. And I ended up meeting one of the priests that he's like on loan to them from Nigeria. And I thought it was really cool. He was like, at first it was weird. He was parking weird. And I'm going, what the heck is he doing? And then when he came in, and then we went into because we never been there. We didn't know what door to go in. So we go in the door, and then I see him kind of holding the door for us. And then I look at the caller, and I went, oh my God, hi, Father. And then I explained to him, I said, Father, we have never been in this church, but we watched you guys for a long time on the internet, through YouTube, actually. And I feel like I know you, but to me, it was kind of creepy for him, the poor guy, saying, because I know you're from Nigeria, and I'm really sorry that your father passed away, and just different things. He says, you really do know me, don't you? I said, no, not in a creepy way, but I'm just saying that we followed you through YouTube on the internet for, like I said, 2-3 years. So it's kind of fun. I'm going back to our church, but I'm going to every so often. I'm going to go to that church to support it. So that was fun. It's very fun. It was fun, Mish. It's, I support a lot of religions and stuff like that. Like, yes, I was raised one way, but I have friends that are different religions, and I respect their religion just as much as my own, and I find things good and bad in every religion. Even the Catholics have things that I don't agree with, but I don't know if that I'm supposed to or not, but that's just the way it is. There's things you don't agree with, things that go on, and but I mean everything well. And my sense of, I don't know, and religion, I think of doing good for people and doing good for creatures and doing good for the land and just environment and different things. And that's my thinking of love, not hate, not anything to do with the deep things of the history and the war and all the crap that things were pulled to religious things I don't agree with. But anyways, that's enough of that. But it's nice that we can get out again. I guess that's what I want to say. It's nice that we've been doing things. Speaking of doing things, I am dying to come back here. This is going to be weird, but I'm dying to come back to this channel when I get some more plants. Yeah, it was actually quite full, Mish. It was fuller than it had been in a long time. So yeah, it was that church. I've never been to the church before, but when I saw online, it's fuller than it was. People are coming back now, which is kind of nice. It's very nice actually to see this. So I was going to say that I'm going to come back on this when I get more plants, new plants, and I got to do some planting and gardening. I'll save it all and come back on a live stream again and do my physical labor as talking to you guys. But in the meantime, on the other channel, I do want to come back. I want to make something for my daughter. And I know it's going to be weird for you guys, but she likes Halloween. So I got some Halloween paper, and I'm thinking of finishing up some projects over there. Plus, I want to make a Halloween journal for her, because I told her she wasn't really into journals, but I went, I think you're going to like this one. It's going to be designed for Halloween. And then when you do your Halloween parties and everything, you can take pictures and put it in. Get a brunch already. So I just thought that would be kind of a thing I want to come back to later. I'll do it probably at night or something. I'll come back and start doing a little bit of crafting too. But I will definitely be back on here because it's the garden season. So I got all kinds of, I want to find some new plants that I don't know much about. I want to continue learning on the stuff I have. And I also want to continue starting my outdoor garden stuff soon. Plus, I want to, don't forget the spring, and that's butterfly season. And I'm praying that we get more butterflies, because it was like a really shortage of butterflies. And I pray that it gets better for us to do with that, because they're kind of like endangered now. So I would like to see more, and I could raise more to set free on everybody's behalf. Like I said, that's a regular thing I like doing, raising my butterflies and releasing them under people's names. So I do have that planned for the spring again. City-made heart-shaped waffles, cool, with delicious sausage. Very nice. Absolutely nice. Sweet. Well, anyways, guys, thank you all for the thumbs up. Thank everybody for coming through. And Miss Southern Belle, I don't know if you're still there, but thank you so much. You guys, I will be back. I miss you guys, so I hope you come and join me, no matter if it's over here or the other place. I miss you guys, so it's nice seeing you. So yes, have a good day. I got to get going. I want to go for a nice walk today too. So take care, guys. Love you, and I'm going to leave you, and I will be back the next time. I don't know if you can see the plants, but and see if I can find some new plants to show you guys. See ya. You too, Jess. Have an incredible day. Bye.